This is chapter 7, number 2, the palpation of the 6 different muscles. Our first muscle is our flexor pollicis longus, which our flexors primarily come from the medial epicondyle. It is on the anterior surface of the thumb with the proximal phalanx just lateral to the palmaris longus and medial to the flexor carpi radialis. It is especially seen during active flexion of your thumb. Our second muscle is our flexor carpi radialis. It is anterior distal forearm and wrist surface, slightly lateral but in line with your second and third metacarpals with resisted flexion and abduction. Our third muscle is our flexor carpi ulnaris. It is anterior medial surface of the forearm a few inches below your medial epicondyle of the humerus. It is going all the way to your forephalanx. Our fourth muscle is the extensor digitorum, with all 4 fingers extended on the posterior surface of the distal forearm, immediately medial to the extensor pollicis longus tendon and lateral to the extensor carpi tendons that are over your dorsal aspect of the hand. Our fifth muscle is our extensor pollicis longus, with its dorsal aspect of the hand to its insertion on the base of the distal phalanx. Also on the posterior surface of your lower forearm between your radius and your ulnar, just proximal to the extensor indicis and medial to the extensor pollicis. It is with your forearm pronated and fingers in your relaxed flexion while actively extending your thumb. And lastly, our extensor carpi ulnaris, which is just lateral to the ulnar styloid process and crossing over the posterior medial wrist, particularly with wrist extension and adduction.